We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We are back. And we're back.
Sorry we haven't posted in a while. I've been sick for the past 3 weeks. He's been working extra long hours since the year started. But we're back now. It's our first video of 2019.
2020. We're here, finally.
And we're here to stay. Anyways, today we are doing a video suggested by the one and only, the magnificent,
The legend, Bailey Oldroyd. I'm sorry if I messed up your name.
Thank you, Bailey.
I don't know exactly how this is supposed to go.
Okay guys, this is what we're doing. Guy answering questions that we girls are afraid to ask.
So why are you afraid to ask?
You'll find out.
Okay, I'm a little scared.
So earlier I asked on Instagram.
Follow us.
Follow us here. And we'll try to get back to you guys better from now on.
I hope there's something here. Maybe a juice box, a cow.
I'm trying to think of which one I should start with.
Just start off with the top one. Work your way down, like number one. Question one. That way you don't get confused.
Okay.
Like, did I ask this one already? I would have to say yes or no. Just
Okay,
work your
well,
way
if we're
there.
just going our way down, then the first question.
What's the first question?
Okay, the first question. Have you ever gone on an escalator and fell off all the way to the bottom?
Oh my gosh, no. I have not. Do guys normally do that? Do guys fall off of escalators? I like to just mess around on escalators, so I could see why guys fall off. Not me though. I'm too good for that.
If you saw your friend cheating on his girl, would you have his back?
If I saw my friend cheating on his girl, would I have his back? No. If one of my friends is watching this, I'm sorry. Like, I don't got your back. I'm sorry. That's the worst thing. First of all, how would that even happen? But even if it did happen, there's some sprinklers going off right now. I'm sorry. Like, this is what would happen. I'd reach out to his. I'd probably tell you first. Can I tell you first? I'm like, hey, hold on. I saw this. Tell me if this is weird. That way it'd be like a double clarification. I mean, I wouldn't want to judge right away. I'd want to like maybe tell you about it, and then we'd both think about it. It's like, hey, yeah, okay, it was weird, and then ask his girl about it. His girl. So.
What if you freak out his girlfriend?
Well, okay, I don't care about freaking out his girlfriend. It's not my girlfriend. I think
That's so mean.
It's not that mean. Well, okay, what's mean is him cheating. I would probably tell him something. But I don't want to make any prejudgments, so that's why I'd say I'd tell you about it first, and then I'd want to see if I'm thinking straight. No, if I'm thinking straight, I'm like, hey, this looks weird to me. I don't know. I just don't want to like prejudge. Maybe it's a clean thing, but if it felt weird, then I'd do something about it.
What are you thinking about? How can you think about nothing? I can't get over this.
I don't understand the question.
What are you thinking about? Half the time when I ask you, like, what are you thinking about? And you're like, nothing. And it's like, nothing? And you're like, nothing. And it's like, you tell me there's nothing floating around up there? And you're like, no, nothing. And I'm like, so there's like a piece of lint? And you're like, yeah, pretty much a piece of lint.
Okay.
Is that true?
Let me explain.
How can you think about a piece of lint?
Honestly, okay, at least I can't talk for every guy, but I can talk for myself. So it's like a lot of times, as strange as it may sound, you ask me like, what are you thinking about when I'm just like this, like, and I honestly will say nothing. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm like, if I was thinking about something, I don't remember anymore. So it's like, I honestly
just like forget the thought?
No, most of that, it's like me saying, I wasn't thinking about anything. But if I was, I don't remember what it was now. So it's like, if you say, were you thinking about a lint? I'm like, well, now I'm thinking about a lint because you just threw that in my head. So it's like, hey, when I think of like nothing, it's just think of like a big white area. It's just white up there sometimes. It's not all the time, but it's like, hey, sometimes it's just nothing. There's nothing going on.
How does that happen though?
Brain cells literally stop. Like, it all firing up in here just ceases. It all halts. It just all halts. And so, literally, nothing, like, sometimes, like, things don't go through your mind. For me, it's not hard to do either. It's just, you just kind of, like, stare at nothing. You just, like, stare at the ground. You stare at the wall. I mean, everyone just does that every now and then. sometimes when you're driving, you just... No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. It happens pretty frequently. I feel like you're looking for this deep answer. Oh, I'm thinking about this.
Well, sometimes when you're like, oh, like it was so hard at work today, I'm just so tired, and then you just sit there like, and it's like, are you okay? Like, what are you thinking about? And you're like, nothing.
Yeah, I just, you know, I come home, I just want to like shut down, you know. I don't want anything to go.
Do boys smell their clothes to see if they are clean or dirty?
If you're gonna wear them for a third time, then yes. A second time, I kind of assume that they're clean already. But actually, it depends on what I'm doing. Actually, I'll smell the clothes if they're clean or dirty though. If they smell a little, I'll put on a little extra deodorant though. Like I'll still wear it. Like I don't think it's like too dirty to not wear, but I'll smell it.
We're being smoked out.
Unless you think that's a good one.
What is the most common thing that girls do that makes guys lose interest?
Most common. Okay, I think it really comes down to like personality. I feel like you just kind of, well, like when you talk to someone, that's how you get to know them, whether you like them or not. So I think what would be like really losing interest is like maybe they're like having like an attitude or something like that. I think maybe just like being rude.
How do you know if a guy isn't interested?
A guy isn't interested? I guess it kind of comes to the point where it's like if he's like not pursuing anything, then he's not interested. If a girl is like pursuing something and he's not responding back to that, then he's not interested. That's what I would like say. Like if you were like wanting to talk to me and I like talk back to you, but then you're like, oh, we should hang out or we should go to a movie or like we should get something to eat. It's like I'm busy, or you know, I'm like I've got this going on. Or it's just like I'm not really like making time for you. That's, I guess, you know, you're not on my priority list. Where it's like I had like homework to do, a lot of it, but Jazzy would text me and I would put homework on the side. So
oh no.
So then I would end up staying up later than doing homework. But like that was like where my attention was. So yeah.
How do you feel when you're walking around with your girl and she's looking extra good and guys are staring?
I don't know. Maybe it depends on where you're at in your relationship. Because hold on, I'll explain. Because this could go personally. At first I was like, heck yeah, all the guys are looking at my girl. I got the girl that everybody wants, so it feels good. Like, and it feels like I got the girl that people want to look at, and it feels like I got the girl and I win. So I'm at the top of the food chain. That's how I feel, you know. So at first that's like maybe how it was for me, and so maybe and kind of transitioned a little bit where it's like, hey, this is my girl, what are they looking at, like a little bit. So then it kind of turned into a little like jealousy or like possessiveness, like, hey, this is mine. But at the same time it's like I don't have to be all like crazy about it. I'm not like,
I didn't know you were like that.
No, I don't have to be crazy. Where it's like, no, I know what I got.
You're just thinking in your mind?
Yeah, a little bit. So it's like, hey, like, no, I don't have to like do anything about it. I don't have to like make a big scene or make anything of it. It's just, I don't know. It's like, hey, this is mine. Maybe what makes me feel good is that Jazzy makes me feel good about that she's mine. Not that she'll like just kind of go wandering anywhere. So it's like, it's an easy like feel good scenario.
Wandering.
But don't wander. But yeah, if guys are like looking, it doesn't make me feel good. Anymore. Not anymore. Before it was like, heck yeah. but now it's like, no, it doesn't make me feel good.
When it's the time of the month, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
What are some things to do to make girls feel better?
Huh. Is there things you could do to make you feel better?
Well, what do you do? What do guys do to make girls feel better? What would you do?
What would I do?
Do you do anything?
Do I do anything?
Are you gonna show them if you're good?
I guess I'm not good.
Are you a good husband or are you not?
Wait, hold on. Are we looking for a special treatment here?
My fingers are too cold to stop.
Yeah, it's kind of like if you can see my breath. So, are we looking for a special treatment? Is that what's required, or like?
What would you do?
What,
Do you do anything?
What would I? Well,
Do you want to do it? Is there something you've been holding back on?
so talking about this now that this question came up, yeah, I'd want to do something. I'd want to like just maybe like tend to like I can understand like, hey, you might not want to get up to go get like water from the kitchen. I'll go get you water. But like that's something I would just normally do anyway. So it's like it's not like a special case. Like I rub your feet a lot. I would want to rub your feet more. Like that way you're like more comfortable. But like I do that anyways. It's like I don't know.
Well, you can bring
Like,
me chocolate, donuts.
Okay, like one thing I do
Will you
is
rub
like
my tummy?
okay, that's what I was gonna say. One thing I do is like rub your back for you. It's like your lower back will like hurt. So it's like okay, like during that time, it's like I'll rub your back for you. Where like I'll typically rub your back or scratch your back, but like at that time, it's like okay, I know where you're like cramping, so it's like I'll rub your back right there. In direct response to like how like the time of the month, I wouldn't feel awkward if you need me to go get supplies. Your hand's freezing. Oh my gosh.
Okay. How would you react if a what? Did you see it?
No, I saw you go, okay.
How would you react if a girl accidentally How would you react if a girl accidentally farted in front of you?
How would I feel?
How would you react?
Oh, how would I react?
How would a boy react? How would you react?
Maybe just pretend I didn't hear it. just like totally play it off like I didn't hear it.
Is that for your sake or their sake?
Maybe both. But I mean, well, for my sake, no. But probably like for mostly their sake. For my sake, it's like okay.
You want it out in the open?
What do you mean?
Do you want to like?
I don't need to bring it up because most of the time it would be like on accident anyway. So it's like
What if it wasn't on accident?
If it wasn't on accident, I'm sure that they're the kind of person to go, I just farted or something like that. So in that case, I would like laugh or something like that.
No.
I would just laugh, ha, ha. but in like I think most cases it would be like maybe on accident. So I just pretend that I didn't hear it. Kind of like I feel like the best response is to just like not do anything, not act any different. I just like didn't hear it at all. You would never know. That's the safest route.
What is the best and worst thing about being a boy?
Best and worst thing. Best thing. I feel like the go-to typical response is I can pee standing up. That's like the typical guy response. But I guess the best thing I would say is to be able to like go somewhere and not be afraid. I feel like a lot of like women, girls are like afraid to go out at night or afraid to go somewhere they haven't been. That's never been the case for me. I've always been just totally like I feel like guys might have a little bit more advantage of like just being able to go somewhere and not be afraid of something. I feel like that would be like the best thing. The worst thing, I don't know. The worst thing about being a guy is if you're too short.
You don't have that problem though.
Honestly, I think if you went online, Google, and just typed in average like male height, I'm like right there.
No?
What's average male height?
Okay, let's see. Okay, the average height of a male is no, these aren't even like average height.
What are
5'6".
Oh, above average. Check me out.
Let's see. I'm gonna
Check
look
me
in
out.
the U.S. Okay.
Okay.
The average height of an American man 20 years old and up is about 5 feet and 9 inches.
Check me out. I'm above average.
What do boys do with their friends?
Hang out. Either like play like sports or like video games or like watch TV or a movie or like go eat. like just like hang out or like go to the movies, go see a movie. But I feel like guys like want to like not sit still.
Do you wash your hands after using the restroom?
Of course I wash my hands, but a lot of times I don't. Like, I'll say that. Like, is this a me?
Of course I wash my hands,
Like,
but a lot of times I don't.
Like, okay, like, a lot of times I do. Like, but there's also a lot of times I don't. I would say maybe 50-50.
And why not?
What do you mean, why not?
Why don't you wash your hands?
Because it's not like my hands are getting dirty. No, maybe I would change it from not 50-50. I wash them most of the time. But there's a good amount of times that I don't. You know? I just want to go to the restroom and be done. And those are the times where it's like, I won't wash them. Or it's like, I don't need to wash them, so I won't wash them. But a lot of times I do.
You think you like touch the toilet and everything?
Yeah. Stop. Yes. Okay, I'm gross. There. We said it. Sometimes sometimes she will say, "Did you wash your hands?" I'm like, okay.
Send it back to the sink.
That does happen. Well, a lot of times I'll wash my hands first, and then I'll go to the restroom.
Yeah, why do you wash your hands to go to the restroom,
I mean, like,
not after the restroom?
Well, it doesn't matter. I mean, I want my hands to be clean. Now, when I go to the restroom, I don't feel like they're getting dirty. So, there it is. Okay, guys, sorry the camera just died, so here we are now. That's it for today. Hope you learned something. Thanks for watching, by the way. And, oh, shout-outs. We're going to start doing shout-outs. So if you want to be our next video shout-out, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, turn on post notifications, and then comment when you're done if you want to be our next video shout-out. And I think that's it. So see you next time. Bye!